Hey everyone, this is our digital online apparel store. We've been doing screen printing for a couple years now, and there's a bunch of restrictions with screen printing. You gotta run pre-orders, pick the pre-order sizes, the colors that you want. You gotta check inventory. Then by the time you place the order, it changed. Heck, the inventory can change within an hour, 30 minutes even, we've noticed. So you can do it in bulk and do all that work and effort, but you're restricted to like how many colors you want to use. And anyway, you can make it a little cheaper that way, but it's a lot of work on yourself as well that you have to do to manage the whole process, and it doesn't always come out right. Dealing with different screen printers, we've tried multiple ones. There's always hiccups in shipping and everything else. And then is the exact model of the shirt the same? Does it fit the same? So we've been working on a digital store here for over a year, and there's some big perks there. You can pick it and change it any color you want, any size you want. We'll be able to host some of these on premises, so you'll be able to try them on and have a better feel because we can order just one. We don't have to order 20 or 30 or 40. You don't have to order them in bulk to do them for screen printing. So this is really great because friends, family, anyone outside the four walls, people you don't know can all buy this stuff. So you pay a little bit more for that flexibility, but they're always running a promo like you'll see here. The good times here, 15% off. The Zazzle store is always running a promo, so you always get to save a little money there. So if we look, there's an iPhone app here you can install, the Zazzle app. You'll get to see a bunch of designs on here. So there's also, that's the iPhone app there in the App Store. There's the Android. There's a app there for that as well. You just basically need to search, CrossFit High Voltage, and then you'll come to our store because there's a lot of other stores there on Zazzle itself. When you come to the landing page after you've searched it in your browser, you can come here. I like to go to collections because I can kind of drill down into what I want to see specifically. So for example, Murph is coming up, so I'll go into a Murph collection. Now if you have an old Murph shirt, you can surely wear it. Here's a new design for Murph. Here's a new design for Murph as well too. Here's some of the older designs, but even the older designs we removed the year so that it can live longer. So on Murph here on the front there's not a date there, so if you want to buy one without a date you can pick any color that you want. Right, so you pick the color and then you see what the price is, and you can change that. Like if you want to get a different shirt you can spend more. If you want a basic shirt you can save a couple bucks here. You can actually go down, put it on a hoodie. You can put things on dresses. You can see there's all kinds of opportunities here where you can, this is like a hoodie dress that you can put it on. And even beyond changing the actual tank, if you want, like here's a Bella Canvas, like muscle tank type scenario, then the colors change as well. So then you got to change the color that you want. And sometimes maybe you don't like the back, you can click customize. You can actually remove this if you want. Say we want to remove that on that. We want to move to the front. We can come to the front here. We can switch it front vertical and move it down a little bit. We can put it in a pocket, make it really small. We can move it manually. We can size it how we want. So depending on how you actually want to do it. If you want to even personalize some of your shirts, you can add text like this. And you can obviously change the fonts and stuff like that. I'm just doing this kind of quickly, change the colors. So once you're in here, you can kind of customize it for yourself a little bit, right? So that's the idea. And then if you want to like jump back to the store where you were, you can click over here on the right, like CrossFit High Voltage Apparel Store. So the other one, if we jump back over to collections for Murph, so that was the military design. There was another one where we actually had the flag here, and the flag had a 16 on the front, but now it's just been converted to an A, so it doesn't have a year restriction. So now again you'll be able to pick that shirt as well. And then if we look at some of the new guy designs, if you want to pick one up for Murph, you can pick it in whatever color you want. And if you want like maybe a purple one, if you want this logo here to be purple, like the CrossFit High Voltage logo, then we can make that a purple one and put that up. Just let us know if that's what you want to see. If you actually like this design and you want this one and you want it like, let's say it doesn't, this is under men's, right? But I can switch, I can go to all, I can switch to women, I can put this on, a tank top, can come in here and put this on different shirts. So, you know, if I like it like this, or if I want this, as you can see, I can jump all around and kind of make it how I want it, and obviously then I can pick a color too as well, right? So those are some of the options. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, wait, let's take a look at this one. This Murph one here, this one was a red, white, and blue type of scenario. Surely you could get it on green, but the object was red, white, and blue, right? Like the flag. So there is one gotcha we ran into with this tank top for the girls design, the red, white, and blue. If you actually pick what we'd like to put this on, would be kind of the muscle tank scenario, or the Razorback tank top. They use the slim fit Razorback, and notice it doesn't have a navy blue. So these colors here, it doesn't have a blue, so it doesn't work as well. I mean, you could go purple, right? But we emailed and talked to their support staff and showed them the actual relaxed fit Razorback tank that we like. It's a little better, and it has a navy blue, and it's a more functional tank top. So trying to get a hold of them and work with them, and their product team acknowledged it and said that they'd work on getting it live. Because if you put it on the muscle tank here, you don't actually have a blue, right? So that's one weakness we found in the store, but they seemed receptive to work with us. So again, here's a bunch of Murph options. You can even get a cup. You can kind of see the different views. You can get an 11 ounce, you can get a 15 ounce. You can change the colors around if you want it a little bit different, right? Let's look at some other collections here. We can click right here, see what else we have. We have like a dad wad collection, so we can go in here and look at the dad wad. You can see the front, you can see the back, you can zoom in. If you don't want the front or the back, you can delete the certain part of it you don't want, right? You can close this. Again, you can change the colors around, etc. We have, let's see what else we have on here. Let's just look at this collection. This like has everything in there. So there's some Murph ones, some dad wad, some for our little Sparks, you know, like a little kind of Superman torn shirt, the open shirt if you missed it and you liked it or wanted it in a different color for working out in at the gym. There's an athlete one, kind of a Terminator style. Here's the Murph one in blue. This is the same one as this green one here, but it's just a blue. And you'll notice that the blue on the back, how I was saying how we can change the logos. You won't be able to, but we can. See, this logo has a blue, so it looks a little better. So also be careful if you're changing the color, you know, make sure that you understand that it doesn't change the actual logo, right? We have a mom wad. This is a mom wad kind of collection here, a onesie, a cup, iPhone, iPad cases. Obviously change the color to whatever you want. You know, change the shirt, you know, change the size. Use this coupon code when you check out. And again, you can save money picking on the shirt or the style, or spend more depending on what you actually want. So that's a way to actually save money and configure. And with digital printing, based on how much surface area you take up is how they bill as well. So if the graphic's really huge, one way to actually lower the price is to make the graphic a little smaller. Because when it's digital, that's one of the trade-offs with how much they actually print on it. Here's some coffee cups. This is a CrossFit High Voltage Squad thing. That's the same here on this like toddler shirt, or here. The pumpkin one that lives on. And some passies, some other smaller toddler shirts. So again, you can kind of tweak it around a little bit. If there's any design you don't see here that you like, let us know. We can, you know, work on getting it made and put it up here and help configure, make some more options. We're going to keep building on this store and expanding on it all the time. Again, one of the best things about this is you can buy and purchase this right now. It ships to you. Any friends and family can. People you don't know outside the four walls that we don't even know that like our designs, they searching for CrossFit, they can find it here and actually buy any of our designs. So that's really great and flexible. So let's give it a try. Give us your feedback. See what you like and let us know. Thanks. Bye.